Hello everybody, today we're back with 24-25 Topps Chrome UEFA Flagship Edition Hobby Box. Got a couple of them here. Again, we're just after the big stuff. This sort of stuff there's so much. I believe there's an autograph. Yeah, there's an autograph or relic per box. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got the two UEFA boxes here. Again, Champions League, Europa League, Conference, all this sort of stuff exists in it. And again, it's all the top tier teams. So let's get into it. Like, the number of different things I keep seeing on here is actually crazy. But again, there are a lot of case hits, random stuff. There's so much that exists when it comes to UEFA. It's a lot more than what exists for MLS for obvious reasons, but in a much different way. So obviously, there's just a lot more players, there's a lot more opportunities for different stuff, but let's get into it. So we got Pavard out of there. Again, autograph, relic, you know. I keep seeing this basically Grail, Lionel Messi, 1 of 9 case hit ones. Carter Vickers, Geraldo, Donnarumma, the Blues, okay. DeMarco, Cabell, Nunez, Mueller, Victor, nobody out of that one. There's a Mind Game one, doesn't seem to be numbered, but it seems to be super rare. Thierry Henry. Pulled a card for him out of MLS and UEFA. Look at that. Mbappe. So this is the relic. Morten Hilmund. Oh, really? Boo. We don't want Morten. Well, that kind of duds the box. Roberto Carlos. Minjai. Hernandez. Theo Hernandez. It seems so much thicker. And that's it. Desers. Frimpong. Out of 99. Lamine Yamal. His stuff's gonna be, again, give that kid a chance. There'll be a lot of future. There'll be a lot of big stuff with his cards. Davies. Morato. I mean, that's what we're looking for too. Which is Mbappe, Bellingham, Endrick, Tobias, Rafael Leo, Roy Keane, Havertz, Holland. This box, I mean, again, there's still a lot of other inserts out of this, but Victorious Villains. Give me something. Vicario. Wirtz. Interesting. I don't know. This one's definitely a lot more DePaul. Again, look at this. Look at this guy. He doesn't deserve such a nice card. Again, DePaul. Get out of here, buddy. Rodrigo Lewandowski. Antoine Griezmann. I feel like, again, I just opened up the MLS one. There's definitely a lot more opportunities to pull stuff on the MLS one than I would say this one. So, I don't know. It obviously just costs a lot more to get this sort of licensing. And Andres Iniesta. Andres. I get it, but I don't know. Unless there's so many hits, and again, for the price difference, it is kind of substantial in what's been given so far. Best of the best, Lionel Messi. De Jong. Different wave. Yeah, there's not much that I'm kind of seeing here, which is unfortunate, but De Bruyne. Darwin Nunez. Yildiz. And then we got a purple one. Randall Colo Wani. And then we have a little fancy pack here at the end, which exclusive trading cards. Again, this is the first time I've opened this one, so post your polls. Victor Rogue, Kevin, Jane Dans, Mathis Tell. Okay. Gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I don't think these ones are worth. I don't know. These ones are not worth much. Unfortunately. Okay. A little bit indifferent on that one. A little bit indifferent on that box. It was definitely more, I feel like, of a letdown than much of anything. Which definitely sucks. But it is what it is. Let's try. We'll try box number 2 now. Again, put the refractors, the numbered cards, the hits of some sort over there. Okay, let's try box number 2, because honestly, for some reason box number 1 for this and MLS were both meh, and box number 2 definitely served a better purpose. But yeah, that was I'm not really sure what that was. Ronaldo, best of the best. I mean, listen, you got to give him that one. Ronaldo, best of the best. Rolly, Leon Bailey, Manchester. Again, we're shooting for some bigger stuff, but I mean, at this point, I don't know what these. I don't know if that's gonna be in this. I don't know if this is it. Gerd Mueller, Phil Foden. Oh, Izakor. I don't know why I feel like whenever I open European soccer ones, I always feel let down, and I don't know if it's just because, again, there's so much, but so little. Martinelli, and again, no numbered. Yeah, no numbered. Like there's so much, there's so much history that exists there that it's hard to capture it, and it's hard to have it all in one sort of thing. And I get that, but at the same time, you still want to make it accessible to everyone, and I get that. Yang and Lee at a 125. Donnarumma. I think that's the first numbered one from the second box. Maybe they're just really tempting. James Madison. Ooh! Cover star with Yamal. Okay, I like that one. It may not be any sort of refractor or numbered one, but I mean, this is not a bad one. Haven't really seen much of that. DePaul. Antoine Griezmann at a 275. Jackson. DeMarco Mbappe. Doku. And Mbappe with a new era. Save that one for last. Hopefully we can actually get some bigger name players out of that box, out of that pack. David Raya. Neuer. Marcus Leonardo. Marquinhos. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Give me the big stuff. Cristiani. Pedri. Damn. This one definitely it feels like a very heavy letdown. Florian Wirtz out of 150. Oh, come on. Where's the big stuff? Darwin Nunez. Masala. I mean, listen, getting some sort of case hits. The number one kind of few cards seem to be Mateo Kovacic. Why can't I say that? So I feel like that one is a little bit better than the first one, but still don't think it's there in that sort of realm as what you would hope. But San Diego Jimenez, oh, come on. Zaka, Steven Gerrard. Damn, those are really kind of a bummer set. Martinez, Franco Baresi from Milan. We got last two packs here, other than the other one. Maeda. Man, I just feel like just these in general are just kind of a letdown. Definitely a bigger letdown than, yeah, like there wasn't really much in the way of numbered stuff. Unless there's something crazy in here, but I don't know. So we got Ben White, Kyang-In Lee, Christian Pulisic, Erling Haaland. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot better players than that first time around. Okay. Okay. Ultimate Stage Chrome card. Interesting. I don't know if that's worth anything. Let me see. Doesn't really seem to be worth much in that sort of way. Okay. Okay. I'll be honest, this probably isn't the best set to open. I was definitely more impressed with the MLS versus the UEFA one, just for the quality and what's printed in the product. Because at this point, honestly, this is more bulk than anything. And I still don't feel like the cards are still up to the sort of quality that exists with Topps. I get that probably UEFA rights and all this sort of stuff is worth more, which I get and I understand, but at the same time, there still needs to be enough that is given back in each box, especially hobby box, where you're going to be paying, I wouldn't say top dollar, not extreme dollar, but definitely kind of towards the top dollar of this sort of stuff. It's probably not worth it, but to each their own. Again, you pull one of those big cards out of one of these boxes, there's $1,000, $2,000, could be upwards of a lot. But at this point, I mean, the top pull out of it right as it sits now is a Lionel Messi signed in, again, it's out of 10, which sold for 2,700 Canadian, which I believe is around 2,000, 2,100 US. And then a Christian Pulisic, but again, that sold for 1,700. It's a 1 of 1, so it's already gone. And then basically the Messi 1 of 9, and there's already 4 up here on eBay. So yeah, it's not really worth it. So I mean, again, these hobby boxes aren't super expensive, but I definitely feel like there was more worth it out of the MLS ones, which is unfortunate because I actually would have hoped that the UEFA one was have a little bit more, but again, to each their own, that's all. But at this point, again, it's not a huge price point when it comes to these boxes, but you hope that there's at least something that hopefully is worth it. Again, you're not trying to get each box and trying to like make a killing off of it. I get it, but at the same time, you want it to be worth it. You know, you spend $200 on a box. Again, you get a big hit, you get the signature, and you check it out, and it's a $5 card, which sucks. But at the same time, there's always going to be that sort of thing. I open up the MLS box, the signatures, again, probably worth nothing. And then I pull Lionel Messi Gold out of 50, and it's worth basically more than the box. So, to each their own. Hopefully you get something out of yours, but at this point, I would probably prefer the MLS one over this, only for the reason that it's a current Messi set, because again, he's in MLS, and it's probably more availability for it versus this UEFA. Just my 2 cents, to each their own. Top tier players, they exist in UEFA, they exist in the European leagues. It's always the way it is. The top European players that used to be come to MLS to end their career, which is not always a bad thing depending on who it is. So Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, Schweinsteiger, Ibrahimovic, Shaqiri, there's a bunch of them, and they've come over. Now that some of them in their prime, some of them just past their prime, are coming over. Let's see the change in scenery that exists in soccer / football. If you like what we're doing, you enjoy the content, shout out some love. We appreciate it. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Have a great day. See ya.